What's up?
Am I connected?
Yeah, you're connected.
Connected.
How's it
Yay.
going?
Woo.
Nice to officially meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
So
I'm
you know what's funny is, so I grew up as a dancer myself, and
mm,
I've briefly met you like really quick in those dance classes.
mhm.
Like I've been to like the Pulse, Monsters, all that stuff. So I've seen you very briefly, like as a
Really?
younger, as like a
So
kid.
like the old okay, well
The
I
old shine.
apologize for that then.
I
You want
found I couldn't find it, but I remember I have a picture where it was you, me, and I think Dominique Batiste. And I know, right?
God.
I know,
Yeah.
right? And we were,
Mom? What?
yes, yeah, and we
Well,
were.
I'd like to formally apologize for you having to see me when I was younger. When I was younger.
No, you were
No one
killing it since day one. Killing it since day one. Don't even worry.
Thanks.
No, it's
No,
so
it
cool.
was definitely the younger attitude that I had. Oh God. It was
So funny though.
not okay. You look
So
back
funny.
at
I think it was Wildebeest's class or someone. I don't even remember. It was a while ago.
oh my God,
But how's it
it's
going,
crazy.
man?
It's going great. Just having some, hot tea, killing that virus
Hey,
feeling.
hot tea. You gotta love it.
Yeah,
You
always
gotta
gotta
love
get
it.
that tea. And
Staying warm.
yes, right.
What's
And
your shirt? Does it have? What's your?
I found this at a flea market. It
Oh,
was
really?
like $10. Yeah, it was Carhartt. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even know this brand until my sister came up
Hey,
to me. She was like,
anytime you wear something, it's already a style. It's a trend. We're doing it.
hey, there you go. Yeah, I just like it was fit, so I just got it.
You got
We
it.
had like a bidding war with the owner of the store. She was like $20. I was like 15. She was like 7. I was like 10.
She was like, "What?"
Right, exactly.
She was like, "What? I didn't know you were gonna do that. What?"
Exactly.
She would have been like $20. I would have been 30. You got a deal. It would have been
That's
wrong.
smart. That's smart.
Yeah,
Keep raising
yeah.
it up.
They
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep going up. Yeah, it's like a
yeah.
bidding
Yeah.
war.
See how far we can get up. Yeah, I like
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
So how's it going? First of all, you were same with Casey. You were on the concept video for Justin Bieber, which is super cool.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was super fun to do. Yeah.
Did you so Kyle choreographed that, right? Or
Yeah.
did you all have a hand in that as well?
Well, he pretty much created the story, and
Yeah.
he divided all of us into different couples.
Yeah.
And when he showed me Casey's version, it was like, it's in the garage. You guys are moving. I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. We do that every day. So I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Everyone was like cleaning, and they were all like in the bed, and they were like, you're in the garage. We're like, me and Casey were like, perfect. We were like, it
You're
fits
pretty
perfectly
infamous for
us.
posting. You're pretty infamous for posting videos in your is it your garage? Is that where you posted?
Yeah, it's a lot of people think it's my room, but it's
It
actually
looks like your room. Yeah.
yeah, I know. They're like, that's such a huge room. I was like, no, my room is like a bed. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's cool. You got like a little mini dance studio down there. So that's cool.
Right. Yeah. I basically live there. I'm in there more than my actual room, so it makes sense.
Yeah. It was actually, so talking about your dancing really quick, what's something that's so interesting is going from that transition phase from when you were a kid to when there was a moment when you started from dancing just normal hip hop to starting getting super intricate with every single movement that you have, and like, you know what I mean? Like there was that switch, and I remember watching that probably on like one of the dance videos, but like,
Yeah.
what is that something that like you absolutely love to do, like that intricacy of the dance moves and stuff like that? Do you like that?
I mean, it's just more like it's in my blood.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned to kind of. A lot of people make fun of me when they're just like, "Oh, now I'm Sean Liu." I was like,
no, but I got you.
they're like, yeah, they move their fingers around, but like, no, I feel like a lot of intricate moves, it lends to a lot of like detailed wordplay or a lot of things where, when you do lend intricate movements to specific words in the song, I feel like it really helps portray what the song is trying to say. Because otherwise, I feel like when you kind of, when you lay out the whole picture of what the dance is supposed to mean or what the song is saying, and then you're kind of giving it out to just these like big movements, which I started to learn.
Yeah.
When you tone it and you kind of like bring it tighter into specifically what the song is saying, either if it's saying like, oh, I'm drinking water of sorrows, you know, you can actually drink water.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you know, like
Yeah,
say
exactly,
yourself,
exactly.
you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
all those little like moments I feel like are what gives
That
the
takes a
audience.
talented ear, so good job on that.
Yeah, I feel like it's not even just like it's not necessarily like even like what I can hear. I think it's just more of like being patient
Yeah.
with those specific movements, because I feel like a lot of the times when I do create intricate movements or create to a song that has such a lot of wordplay into it,
Yeah.
you kind of have to like pull back a little bit and kind of go word by word and really understand how he's saying it and what he's saying. Otherwise, it's kind of just like you just don't have the patience for it. And you're just like, you know what? I'll
For
just
sure. For
go like
sure.
that. You know what I mean? So
And
yeah,
I noticed that style in the On the One special that we have with Radio Disney.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
there's a couple moments, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
which was super cool. Like it was
Yeah.
interesting to see that with like the Miley Cyrus song, where
Oh
something you
yeah.
would think of just like jamming out, and you have
No,
like these
right. No,
movements.
when we first got the song, me and Casey, we looked at each other and we were just like, we're like, all right, we're definitely going a different route with this song, because it's one of those things where it's like you have such a specific style that people
Yeah.
know you for, and then when you're given a song that's kind of blending into a completely different style, you're just
Yeah.
like, you want to go like
Exactly.
this, and you want to
Yeah.
like jump up and go like this, whatever that is. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's really, I feel like it's very interesting when you kind of go into that different unexpected path where people wouldn't expect it, and they're just more like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting to see a song like that with specific movement like this. And I feel like that's what keeps it interesting, because when you kind of do things that people expect, it's kind of like the expectations kind of just lower down a little bit. And
Yeah.
I feel like for me and Casey, whenever we do something, um, we try to keep like our own thumbprint into like who we are and what we do, and you know, make sure that no song or no restrictions or limitations can change that. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind of like what's important to us.
Yeah. And you and Casey have been partners for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
like
Best.
she was saying, like 3 to 4 years. Like that's
Yeah. Whoa. 3 to 4. I'm trying to do the math.
could be.
Feels like a decade.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, it feels like you've been dancing your entire life together.
Right. It feels like a decade. Like, but like every time we see each other, it's like, it's funny because every time we
I guess
are
professionally dancing together for
right
3 to 4 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Professionally, it's 3
Yeah.
to 4 years. Unprofessionally, it's a
A
different
lifetime.
story. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that's cool. So you guys have always had this bond and this trust together. So you're taking on this series like pros. So it's so cool.
Right. I'm not gonna be honest. It took a while to gain her trust, but
Really? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's like with every friend. So.
Yeah, true. Didn't you do?
And also, I don't blame her. I dropped her a lot when we first started. So.
Didn't you do the blindfold dance?
Yeah.
For World of Dance? Didn't you do that?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was like, if I drop you with this blindfold on, then you have every right not to trust me. And you didn't drop her. So
That was it. That was the turning point.
actually, no. Technically, I did kind of drop. Actually, no. I lied. Technically, I did kind of drop her. Not gonna lie. Her
We'll
head
skip
was
over
like
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
her
okay.
head kind of like this on the lip, but we don't speak of that. So
No, we won't
Yeah.
speak of that. Yeah, we'll cut that part out.
yeah, edit that out.
Yeah, we'll add that out. But that's pretty cool that you're doing this, and you're. I'm excited to see the behind the scenes. I haven't seen that yet. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out, and how we'll see how you create. And kind of the same question goes to you, like because you're choreographing for your friends as well. Like that's pretty interesting. You know, you're in that, like you're being the boss with your friends. And is that new to you? Is that like, because you're hanging out as homies, you have to switch the hat?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like I I kind of have like I've kind of built like a habit of doing things like that because I started teaching like in classes with like kids my age or kids older when I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And so from that point into coming from like that point into going into like 16 and
Yeah.
17,
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, I've already
it's
got it. I have
yeah,
5 years under my belt.
it's kind of been like a journey of trying to gain the respect of people that are either older than me or the people that are the same age as me.
Yeah.
And so I think being able to, stepping into like something like this now and teaching my friends with, my best friend kind of thing, like
Yeah.
this whole like this and this and that, it's kind of like it's this kind of like mindset where you have to make sure that you're giving them enough information,
True.
but not stressing them out, where it's like, here's all the choreography, make sure it's clean. I think for me and Casey, it's like we find the best moments when it's raw, like
100%.
in the case where it's like you don't have to be, it should be clean. I mean, we should be together, but you don't have to be
Yeah.
like you don't have to be completely
You
finger
don't
to
have to be,
finger
yeah,
kind
you
of
have to
type
be
of thing.
perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you kind of have that mindset of just of having fun and
Yeah.
doing it because we all love to and doing it because and we're all together because of this. It's like I think having that is more important, a bigger priority than
Yeah.
making sure that we're all stressed out and because I feel like that way you don't lose the relationship with your friends,
100%.
but you're still keeping it professional. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Totally. And
I feel like
I'd have to say that you guys are lucky that you had great dancers as well. So
oh my
to
god,
work with
yeah. No, I was stoked when I heard that we had, Sage, Shar, Audrey. Oh, this is the test.
this is the test.
This
Who
is
was
the
in the
test.
video?
Yeah, Sage, Audrey, Jaden, Shar.
They're gonna come at you.
Right. Yeah, it was just us six. I'm pretty sure it was and Shaden. I said that. And
Yeah.
Sage and Shar. Yeah. Okay.
So sick.
Just be safe. Just be safe. Right.
So cool.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Stepping into it though, I'll be honest, I was like, ooh, one take,
Yeah.
Party in the USA, the Radio Disney, like in the studio, and it was tough because you have a lot of like videos for dancers, you don't necessarily see a lot of one takes. So I think like that was like the cool part about this concept, but
You don't see a lot of true one takes.
right, exactly. You see
Yeah.
one of those like when the
Yep.
pants
Yeah.
fast
It
and
crosses
like,
over and then
and
it goes.
you
Yep.
edit it in post and you're like, haha, position. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see a lot of one takes. So like going into it, when I was talking to Casey and we were building out the layout, it was like I was like, how are we gonna do this? And I'm excited to see the behind the scenes because it's gonna be a lot of like running and stuff like
sick.
that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was chaotic. And, like,
Well, that's so cool.
And when I was trying to explain to the Steadicam operator, I was so glad that we had such a great Steadicam operator. Because the guy that was like handling the camera, he's like one of the best.
Got it.
So when he was like, I was like, you gotta pan this way, gotta pan this way, gotta pan this way.
He's like, I got you.
He's like, he was like, don't worry. So I was like, yes.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
God.
so fun.
But,
I got a question. Have you been on TikTok recently? Sort of. Have you been watching it?
I actually don't use. I don't have.
Wait, you used to use Musically though. I feel like
Yeah. That was the
OG. You're like, don't look at my videos.
Right. No, the thing is that like I feel like even if I tried having TikTok, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. A lot of Casey's
Yeah,
trying to get me on TikTok, but
you'll
like,
blow up. Just like you did on Musically.
Okay, Musically is a different story. I like started Musically when it wasn't like every celebrity was doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, I'm just like, I think I'm doing everyone a favor that I'm not doing TikTok.
No, you're
them hips and all this stuff. Maybe this year, but
I know all of those dances.
I know I'm trying, but you know, I'd rather watch them than like do them. So
You could be goofy about it too. You don't have to be.
see, even if I was goofy, I'm like, I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I
So funny.
can't do TikTok without like feeling like I should have deleted the app. I don't know. I'm like, it's a whole process.
It's so funny. Well, first of all, thank you for joining me today and
Hey,
hanging out with me.
it was awesome. Yeah, and it was so nice to meet you too.
Yeah, nice to officially
I see
meet
you all
you.
the time. So
I'm
yeah,
sure we'll
and,
pass by each other someday.
yes, please. Yeah.
100%.
I'm like, I'm still like processing the fact that you were at Pulse and with Dom and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I did a lot
You
of
show me that
dancing
picture.
growing
Yeah,
up.
you gotta find a picture for me. I
I
gotta see
will. I
that.
will. I'll
Yeah,
tag
yeah.
you.
Awesome.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me. It was great.
Obviously, super talented, so I'm excited to see what you do in the future. And much success to you, and hope to talk to you soon, man.
Yes, hopefully. Thank you, man.
All right, I'll
Peace.
talk to you later. All right, you guys. Thanks so much, Sean and Casey, for joining me.